Hello. Hey. Entering a new patch.
I would never eradicate all evil.
Did you call me?
Let's check the character real quick, because I didn't really pay attention to it. So no Alice just yet, right? Yeah, I don't see Alice.
Where are we going?
I wish you a fabulous...
Got a new ghost story to share?
This is Yuzuha. Oh no, she has the eyes. Oh no, actually I like her design. Support anomaly. Oh no. Physical damage type. Alright, I just wanna see what she does. Like what's her core mechanic that made me want to like grants an attack increase equal to 40% of Yuzuha's initial attack, up to an increase of 700. Increase the damage dealt by those with the effect by 15%, lasting 40 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. If you use Yuzuha's initial attack it reaches 1750, she grants the full attack bonus to all squad members. Oh no. She's a replacement to Lucy? Up to a maximum of 600. An increase of 100. An increase of 100. She grants the full attack bonus to all squad members when another character is an anomaly. If user anomaly mastery exceeds 100, every point of increase with Tanuki wish by 0.2. Up to a maximum, all attribute anomaly damage and disorder damage up to a 20%. She grants the full buff effect. Shit. I can't ignore that now, can I? That is actually a huge buff to Miyabi. When the equipment's X special attack or ultimate deals physical damage, the anomaly master increased by 30. When the equippers aftershock hits an enemy, all squad members increases anomaly proficiency increase by 60. Okay, this one's whatever, I guess. It has a really good energy regen. Oh no, it's actually a buff. It's actually a huge buff for Miyabi. I can actually get myself a full 5-star set. I'm trying out. I'm testing. I'm doing it. Oh no! 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 That's not good. It's an instant hit.
Fine.
Oh,
I guess I'll join you for some. You need a lift? Then buckle up, buddy.
oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. So failed 50-50, a star on Nekomata, which I actually want. I'm not even disappointed.
Lord,
That is actually amazing.
lunch is on you.
She gets M2 for this. There's only one enemy on the field and Nekomata is in combat. Her energy regeneration rate is increased by 25%. That is insane. I've already built her to oblivion. Plus the bonus from Steel Cushion. So she is super strong.
Me?
Ooh, I should give this a shot. I don't know what I have no idea what Alice does. Yuzuha is someone that I can't ignore anymore. Okay. So if I get Yuzuha, my Lucy can go to somewhere else. That's gonna be really interesting here. If that is the case. Interesting. I presume this one is the one at Phylum Height is a permanent? Oh yeah. I guess it is permanent now. Okay. Double chain attack? Is this counter shoulder to shoulder? There's a new combat mech? Hi.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
I'm still not sure what's the next character gonna be for the polls. I mean, if the next patch is not so attractive, then I'm not gonna pull. Unless they've already done it. What does Zenless have? Okay, no showcase so far. There's Chufufu, Han Yinghu, and Yixuan. There's Alice and Yuzuha. I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, let's clear our polls. I do want Yuzuha actually. Nice. So accumulate this one isn't so bad too. I'm not gonna use it. I'm planning not to, at the very least. Nice. Okay. All right. Clear my pulse. Here you are, Belle. You all look so serious. Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wife Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wife Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wife Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wife Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wife Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, Yesterday, we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Rinkway Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense.
Ufu is
We
bad
should
at
go
math.
to this banquet.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Al, the Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yamcha Sin. Let's meet up in front of Yamcha Sin then. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Wise and Signorine Hu must have gone to Yamchasin. Better go meet them there.
They pronounce it right. Yamcha Sin. The dialogue volume is low. Why is it low? You should took your time getting here, seeing your Yinghu is starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. You two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we've fallen right for Damien's trap. Exactly, Junior. Overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yamcha Sin. Esteemed guests of Porcelumex, please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. I didn't expect so many people to show up. It's like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite the big deal. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh, right. Since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid. I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portion too. Belle, let's go. Belle, let's go. Damien's right over there. Let's see if there's any playable looking characters. Oh, there's a typical dinner room. It's so familiar. There's always a room like this.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Mr. Damien, with so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests, but I understand what you mean, Master Bell. Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and Porsalumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porsalumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porsalumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porsalume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porsalume, and by controlling Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylume Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porsalumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porsalumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
What do you have in mind, Wise? I'll go with whatever you decide.
After hearing all that from Damien, I'm curious about the guests. He's hard to read, and who knows how much of it was true. Let's split up and look around the banquet hall.
Professor Walker. A Drip Dude A, Drip Dude B. You know what? I'll go to the superior immediately. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed our trust with your we have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, everyone knows the risk of producing Porcelain in the hollow, and who knows when those exalters might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of our Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltist, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you being all formal with each other. We spent all day hunched over at our desk, so it's rare to get our heads out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please, excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelamex hosting, how can anything be less than perfect? The top guest at the venue appears relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelamex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchange, even in front of Top's executive. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party. It seems to be true. But just thinking about the dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Damien's a good guy. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The director looks promising, but the requirement for experimental equipment and environment too high. I'm getting headache every day at the overfunding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the top VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal. But you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seems to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research project. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about pairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Hey, miss, oh my god. We're out of Lazuli Char Siu here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumix brought in a special guest chef today. They've gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3. Each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed ones, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Whoa. That was a crazy offer. We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda tyrant is made of. Alright, if I can't finish my food, I can't get it packed to go, right? Yeah, so of course. Are you getting it though? Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn into another amazing meal. It's a ton of money too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these: braised goose sweet and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumpling, vegetable crystal shumai. Oh right, just throw in a couple of ounces of that ling zhi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother has been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. He's just ordering. I've already made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Wise. Okay, hold up. Let me go toilet, BRB. One moment. Toilet though.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
today are top-notch.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much.
Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
Sorry. I must excuse myself.
Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
He knows. He's aware of it. You're learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde. You better go by and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, the Porcelumex welcome banquet has ended in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
Brother. Serious.
What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Suibian Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just your imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Yinhu answer the door. Belle, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
All this for 8 gigs? It's so good.
Master Pawn, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
We're here, Signorine Who. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell?
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Belle, could you not bring that up again? I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
Lucy?
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the Timefields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill.
Oh.
We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened.
That
Either
is
way,
actually a
Porcelumix
good
clearly
chance for her
doesn't
to
take her
aura form.
seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. All right, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquay Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Seriously, Signorine Who? Are you already speaking on our behalf?
Hey, come on now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
You can rest assured, Miss Timefield. We'll accept the commission and investigate with you starting tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
Oh, her ears. I should head to bed too. What? What? That was way too fast. Okay. Better get some sleep. We've got an investigation to run first thing tomorrow. Comfy bed, here I come. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning... Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Life sure moves fast. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. Oh, he's... I'll be waiting for you here at the Sleepian Temple Atrium. That is the fastest 20 minutes of my life. All that for 30 polychrome. Perfect.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
All right. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just... the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match.
Oh,
Sorry, you have
OCD.
to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding.
Oh, whatever temple, yeah.
By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Miss Bell, Bell, shall we head out to the to investigate the area below my apartment building? Let's go. Yes, sir. We're unlocking new areas for me to open some shit.
Alice, let's talk about last night.
It's okay.
You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows and the glass.
Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Huh. Right here. Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Porcelumix ran out of rooms in their guest building. I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Let's go check it out. bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine, a recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, pressed soil. Huh? Where did these flower pots came from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh, look! There's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Oh, he's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Your family's really strict, huh? Yes, as grandfather said, morality and responsibility are the foundation of the time field, so we cannot neglect even the small matters like flower pots. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. Must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? The second to last floor, the one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow came from? Ah, I see. What did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was around in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Overturned beverage box. Oh! What was that? The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by the flower pot, but why would this one box end up all the way around out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait, those look like claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Tanuki. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. It's the glow-in-the-dark paint. The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Guess who lost 50-50? Oh. On who? Oh my god, final. Wait, what did she... Wait, what the heck did she just say?
First, about that huge shadow. What?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby.
Doing the
If we
raccoon
follow
one?
them,
Oh, that one's
we
easy.
might be able to
That
find
one's fun.
whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
They should really do the dialogue sequence a little bit faster.
How could they?
But I guess it's because the
Can't
other
believe
language.
someone actually used an
slightly
animal
longer.
to pull a prank.
Or is it because of English? I feel like I'm getting brain damage from big damage numbers. Good lord. If you play that one, there's that one equipment, like the chakram one, where you, every time you cast a skill, it does the thing. That one takes so damn long. Like every time you press E, it just does the same thing over and over and over and over. You're slowly losing your mind too. Sad lady. Oh, you're getting a Sun Moon Chakram? Oh, that one's good. That one's really good. The Sun Moon always like wins you the run sometimes. That one is so damn good.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Jesus, what?
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away! Hey! There! It ran into that shell! So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit.
Manitou?
What?
Huh?
Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
No, her smuggus. Oh.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you're the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse Excuse me for being presumptuous.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject just now. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor.
Returning
the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team.
God.
And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes. Just because you apologized.
The one speaking in Times New Roman.
I hope you'll take back what you said about me being... unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Shard?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it?
Aura?
Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
This thing has aura?
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Minato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value Porcelume items inside the Hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going
does
on
that
inside
mean
the Hollow.
Alice is in a different faction?
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the Hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Minato! We're heading to Siloom Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Minato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Oh.
Wow. Belle? Belle. Sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuza's around. What the heck, Minato? That's so mean. You two seem pretty familiar with each other. We're classmates, but we got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula. Standout characters like Minato are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuza was the one who wanted to investigate. But I also think we can't let Porcelumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Siloom Bay and ask around. It's an area near the shore below the Phylum Heights. In the past, the Lumite ore mine for the Hollow was washed there first. Now, quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Sweep and Temple entrance goes straight to Siloom Bay. We should have fixed that last week. So the elevator goes to Siloom Bay. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Come on, oh, what? Another? This game is giving me some good shit. I appreciate it. Check DMs. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Made in abyss. Oh my god. They're right though. Yeah. Yeah. But holy shit. Oh. Oh, the joke. Goddamn, the joke is so bad. I got myself a cup noodles. Some Maggie cups. Oh my god. I went to the kitchen to grab some water and I came back. I have a cup noodle in my hand.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
I made the Sun, Moon, Hammer, and Chakram legendary. Fun, right? Holy.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumix. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
Huh.
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumix tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
Why is Argenti working for a demon? Is he stupid? Look, it's Argenti we're talking about. He's everywhere. Even the enemy side. Anything he sees beautiful, he takes that side. Now the only thing that he doesn't like is the fucking propagation. the freaking breeding master 3000, that faction.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumix is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker. I barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree with, this thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Belle, I'm coming with you to Siloon Bay using EOS. I might be able to help.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Oh my god, the FPS is much better. Actually, I think you've been on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. I'm here. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. You mean the mountain pass full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. That's Kamano talking. Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they've never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. What the heck was that sound? So you were saying that you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage, as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. Yusuha, you say you don't care. Alright, well, let's roll. Manata and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping these visual logs. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Let me get a slurp on my on my noodles.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Siloon Bay.
I didn't do her tutorial, so I have no idea how she works.
There's security mechs patrolling up ahead. 5 here, and I second that.
Okay, hold up.
Ooh, surprise!
Okay, so this is a block.
Great time! Ha-ha! Woohoo! Not even close.
Okay. Oh, she jumps. Oh, she hops back. What? 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 She really just rides the freaking umbrella, and the umbrella spins. Yeah.
Not even close.
Okay.
We've got enemies.
When an active character attacks enemy in this state, it triggers Flavor Match, causing them to continuously take damage, matching the character's attribute. Dots? Okay. When another squad member lands hits on enemy, Yuza launches a basic attack, Hard Candy Shot, around the enemy. When this attack hits enemy affected by Sweet Scare with a heavy attack, Yuza will consume sugar points to deal additional damage.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can't we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
He has a great sword. He has a great sword.
Let's go.
He has a great sword.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
I'm pulling for Manato. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's screw it. Lucy stays and Lucy stays. Lucy stays. I'm pulling for Manato. Oh no! I like his attack. It's dumb looking. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling of someone's been tailing us. Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? They're coming. Oh, you!
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
Bella, it's you.
You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami, Mr. Komano, I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
I just don't want to get them. I need to see them getting railed. Jesus Christ, that horniness. Understandable though.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, You might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Do I get to play? I get to play Alice. Oh my god. When Alice's attack hit enemies or trigger assault through anomaly buildup, she gains. Oh. Oh. If I pull Yuzuha, then it's good for Alice. But I'm not gonna pull for Alice. I put Yuzuha in Miyabi. Okay. She gains Blade Etiquette. When Alice stacks Blade Etiquette to its maximum, she can hold attack to unleash aura farming. Okay, to unleash aura farming. Gotcha.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Adjust your breathing.
Okay, I'll take care of it. You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
I appreciate it.
What the? Did she just
If you're not
fade
sure how to
out?
respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
Did she just fade out?
Wait, Minato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
Oh! Wait, her attack has multiple stages. She has a retractable. That's a retractable sword.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
That Damien guy is such a headache to deal with.
My sword.
Ah, the way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Manato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. So that's when you were so busy. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have the time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? We got this. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bamboo workbench and find the passcode. Am I going TV mode? Is TV mode back?
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
No.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Wait, what? Wait, what? You have an attack? Why do you have an attack? We're gonna go into combat? Oh no. So what does this do? I see.
Nailed it.
Classic Phaethon.
Wait.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
What the fuck?
How much longer until we get to Silent Bay? Hey!
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Wait, what?
Thrusts.
I'm missing something here.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Score one for me! Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Oh shit, the trio are so strong together. Oh my god. The joint attacks are all over the place. Okay. So this is Silent Bay. A beautiful sight. Well, did you rest well? It seems like Mizukinami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. It is at the bottom. It's not so far. You finished the event? Nice. Have you caught up in the story? So far? There's no way of going up. That means that's all the places for the cargo, probably. I'm guessing there should be one more. Yeah, there should be one more. That means it should be below or above, or maybe next to something. I'm gonna make a wild guess. It's probably over there. At the back. Yep. If I would be bothered enough to play. Oh, yeah, sure. Ooh. Okay, that's all the things. Ah, you it?
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
What?
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece. This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
Huh?
Oh my god, that guy's voice.
Huh?
This child is selling whatever that thing is over there. I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Can you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What? Don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all Silent Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way, can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up all my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Though when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I can fix your toy, can we work something out? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from. This kid's no joke. What the hell is this? Ah, okay. So this one's whatever. Hmm?
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before. But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say? So Yuzuha was adopted.
That's an info I didn't know.
Her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha?
Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys. Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run. Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
I should use the Silum Bay music as a good background. It's actually kind of chill.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round!
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Comrade?
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
Oh.
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Like your own BGM? Save that for the debut. My god. Ugh. Save that BGM for the debut. The live 2D's there. I just need the webcam. I just need the webcam and some setup change. It's not often that we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring with you all with our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I must seem to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against the Hollow Zero received it. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. I want to know about you and your comrades. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside the Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Wi-Fi Peninsula and Yena's Quarter. You're heroes too. Indeed, back then we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could do for the city. Why are you still working in the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the defense force, do I? But well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person, was it just a coincidence that Mrs. Old said that, or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain top? And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Silent Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's such a small place.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha?
It's old.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, he's
We
old.
came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course.
Yeah.
We were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
That name. Kristen Nizol, where have I heard that? What the f is this? Oh my god, 2006? This film? Huh. Nope. Yeah, no. Yeah, not the movie. The folklore. Actually, a folklore. A British legend. Ooh. This is interesting. But they yoinked the name from here. Oh, it's a drama. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. The acts set to a German libretto by the composer source, loosely based on a medieval 12th century romance. Ooh, that's interesting. Holy, that is old. It's in the 18th. But the folklore is 12th century. Nice.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Mrs. Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it, but I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
But it won't be easy to achieve. This city is far more complicated than we can imagine.
Let time
my
gradually shape
God.
the child's dream.
Why does he have a...
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Why does she keep having freaking bass as her freaking BGM every time she appears?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Comes from the old German word for ice and battle? Sheesh, her design reflects that so much. Huh. That's a really nice reference there.
Thank you for understanding.
Her design says a lot.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems, and there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Ms. Bell, take it.
That's not a... That's a toy?
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 2, 1.
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Zold. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take her book.
Huh? What? Here's the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. Just a second. I'm not gonna go. I think I'm done. It's already 4 p.m. I want to continue Star Rail tonight. And maybe take a damn nap because I woke up early just to eat breakfast with a friend. Oh no, she has the looks of Cyrene. She has Cyrene's eyes. Also, she's a human, not a tyrant too. Wait, that Tanuki came from nowhere. Huh? Oh, you serious?
I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea.
She already
Where are we going?
has
There's no
a
class
swimsuit
today.
very early.
Wanna hear a summer story?
Got it very early. GG. Oh, of course you can't. There's no access to water. I assume there's no quest?
Come on in. Take a look at the menu.
Okay, that's it for today. It's gonna be today's just a short stream. Got my head start on the new patch. That's all I wanted to do. So I don't need to. So I don't miss out on the rest of the content in the future. All right, GG's. I'm out. Oh boy. I'll see you guys tonight. Oh, I'm gonna upgrade Paimon. Paimon.